basically I'm coming to the end of my 2-week teeth whitening session, I suppose you could say, with the Oral-B 3D White Whitestrips. And I just wanted to tell you guys how I was getting on, and this is my last day. In the box you get 14 strips. So what you can do is you can either use them twice a day for 1 week, or you could do what I do, is use them once a day for a total of 14 days. So what you do is when you're using these, you just apply them to the top and the bottom like I've just done. Stick them onto your teeth at the front and then fold them up underneath the back of the teeth and then leave them on for an hour. This is my first time that I've actually religiously stuck to a teeth whitening program as such. And people ask me, I suppose, why did I choose the Oral-B strips as opposed to having my teeth professionally whitened like with the bleach trays or else with lasering. And to tell you the truth, the main reason I didn't go for those other stronger methods was because I was really afraid of sensitivity. And to be totally honest with you, I haven't experienced any sensitivity whatsoever while using these strips. And there was a couple of products that I was also using from Oral-B that kind of went alongside the Oral-B strips in terms of whitening. So what I do is I would brush my teeth with this one, then I would use the whitening accelerator, and then I would put my strips on after, and I'd leave them on for about an hour. And then after the hour was finished, I'd peel them off, and then I used the Oral-B 3D White Lux Glamorous Shine mouthwash. As you can hear, I'm actually talking normal, like I've no lisp or anything. So there's often been times where I didn't have time to put them on in the morning, say for an hour, so I bring them to work with me and just sit at the desk and use the strips. So to answer a few of the main questions that I was getting on the blog over the past couple of weeks, and as you can see, yes, and they're really firmly attached to my teeth. It's like a plaster would be the best way I can describe the texture and the fabric of the strips. These are the Oral-B ones, and they're just a lot firmer, and you see the way they're even like standing up by themselves. If that was the Crest ones, they'd be flopping all over the place. You can even see there the difference in the two textures. These are thicker, they're like plaster, where these are just like little tiny sheets of transparent plastic basically. So just want to show you guys the difference between the Oral-B and the Crest for those of you who have used Crest before. Now, because there's bleach in them, they can only be bought from your dentist. So what you have to do is you have to book a consultation in your dentist first, and your dentist obviously has to see that if you're a suitable candidate, because I mean, some people could go to the dentist and need a lot of work done, or they might need a filling that would cause intense sensitivity if they were to use these without getting their teeth filled. So that's why the consultation is so important. The dentist actually has to make sure that your mouth or your teeth are in a fit state to actually use these. Most dentists, now when you're including your consultation, your scale and polish, they probably should all come in around the 110 mark. It's crazy because even when you use them just one time, you can see that your teeth go whiter, and especially because I'm using all these other whitening enhancing products from Oral-B, that's what's making a huge difference. But yes, I do see a difference in the whiteness of my teeth. So if I'm whitening my teeth every single day, essentially it's like having a fresh white t-shirt on every day, and anything that I'm going to put on them that's capable of staining is going to stain them. So to get around this, there's little tips and tricks that I can give you. So for example, if you're drinking coffee, I would suggest drinking it through a straw. I don't obviously promote smoking, but I would have the odd cigarette here and there. And the dentist gave me a trick and told me that if I use my retainer, put my retainer in and then have a smoke with the retainer in, it won't actually stain my teeth. It's just an option if you want to whiten your teeth and you are a smoker or you drink a lot of coffee. These are just ways that you can kind of get around it. Other than that, I mean, I've just found them to be a great experience, and to be honest with you, these will definitely make me never want to go and do the bleach trays or get laser teeth whitening, because they work and my teeth aren't sensitive. So there's actually no need for me to go and do the bleach trays or the lasering. So all in all, I would highly recommend them if you wanted to try out teeth whitening for the first time. As I said, it was my first time, and now that I know that these work, I don't want to do the other methods. So if you are interested in trying the Oral-B 3D White Whitestrips, I would suggest calling up a lot of your dentists in your local area. I don't have an exact list per se of all the dentists around the country stocking them, but in your area, I would call up your local dentists and ask them, do they supply them? And that's how you'll get a hold of them. So if you guys have any other questions, please don't hesitate to give me a shout. I love answering all your questions, and I know these haven't been on for a full hour, but I just kind of want to show you how easy it is to take them off.